Hey guys, welcome to today's video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about shrooms, and I thought actually worth doing. On my channel I don't really talk about drugs a lot, and I do have a few videos where I do like smoke weed, talk about weed, whatever, and I kind of want to dive back into that series. But when I first started it, I was using my webcam, which it's not too bad, it shoots in like 1080p and shit, but I now have an actual camera. I'm just waiting till I have the money to buy a microphone for it, which hopefully will be soon, so I can branch into different kinds of content and actually stop filming shit with my camera. I just want to at least have good audio when I do it, or somewhat good audio. I just like trying to have a variety of content on the channel. I do want to stick to my original shit, but I do want to try new shit, obviously. So then again, I don't get burnt out, and also the channel stays refreshing. But let's get into today's video. And today's video is shrooms actually worth fucking doing? And for me, I would say yes, but again, everyone has like different beliefs and definitely different reactions when it comes to like certain substances. And I would say I have not done shrooms like a fuckload of times, and I'm pretty much like kinda still a newbie when it comes to shrooms. I wouldn't say I'm the most experienced person with them, but I've done them a few times to kind of have an idea of actually like how I react to them, and I feel like I have a good idea of them, you know. But again, like every trip is kind of different. And in today's video, I'm gonna kind of like give some pointers on how to kind of like control your trip the best you can, and just kind of how to not have the bad stories where people are like, oh, I don't do shrooms because it freaks me out, blah blah blah, or I don't do shrooms because I did this, blah blah blah. Just kind of avoid the dumb shit that can happen when you're under like substances like shrooms and shit. I definitely would say number one is do shrooms like around people you feel comfortable with, and definitely who you're buying the shrooms from. Definitely make sure you're comfortable with them, that you actually trust the stuff they're giving you, that it won't get you sick, and that it's actually like fresh, you know, and worth your money. And pretty much, yeah, just do it around people you trust, and also in an environment you trust and feel comfortable with. Because the thing is, yes, it's probably fun tripping at a party or a concert and just kind of having fun, but I wouldn't say if it's your first time doing like shrooms or some shit to do that. Again, if you do shrooms more often, maybe, yeah, fuck around and do that, but again, just remember the caution and the dangers and the risks that you're kind of putting yourself in, and like just stay cautious of that shit, you know. Pretty much when you do substances like shrooms, or really any substance that really alters your mind, your bodies, and more of a vulnerable state, so is your mind, so stay aware of that. And like when you pretty much take any substance, that could be weed, that could be alcohol. It doesn't really only apply to shrooms, but it applies a lot to shrooms though, because yeah, an eighth, you might not trip out too much, but again, your mind's still in that vulnerable state. I just feel like the ideal way to take shrooms is when you're just chilling with some friends and just having kind of a chill night, watching movies, or just kind of sticking around the house. Not like maybe go to the park, like do some shit, but like don't overdo it, you know what I'm saying? And just kind of stick to just kind of like shit that you're more comfortable with, you know? It's good to try new things while you're tripping and experience new things because it's fun, but also, again, like I said earlier, just stay aware of the risks you are putting yourself in though. I would say dose wise for the first time, depending on how experienced you are with shrooms and how comfortable you are when it comes to like taking like kind of just any substance and anything like that, but I would definitely say an eighth is good. An eighth's definitely really good for beginners, because it gives you a good body high, because with shrooms it's not too much visuals, but the more shrooms you take, the more visuals you're obviously gonna get, but it's more of a stronger body high. So I definitely would say an eighth, you're gonna get a good trip out of it. Anything more than that, from people who have done it before and just kind of want to experience a little bit more of a harder trip or stronger trip. Because the thing definitely with shrooms is like, you want to start out small and then wait 30 minutes to an hour, and then if you want to take more, take more. Definitely don't just bomb a whole bunch of shrooms. If you like eat the whole eighth all at once, there's nothing bad about that, but you know, don't eat a whole eighth and then be like 10 minutes later like, oh, I don't feel anything, and then eat more. You know, that's just fucking stupid. Just fucking give it some time and it will fucking hopefully kick in if you got some good shrooms. And then definitely, yeah, anything more than that, the visuals will definitely get stronger, definitely the body high as well. But I definitely would say, out of anything, when I the 2 times I've really tripped, I've always taken an eighth. And I would say I got a little bit of visuals, like if I looked at my phone or like a computer screen, or really any screen, it kind of looked more trippier. But I didn't really have like where I would stare at walls and they would be all wavy or anything like that. Not too strong of visuals, but I did have really strong body highs though. And then there's another way people usually do end up taking shrooms, which is kind of the more I would say the medical way of doing it and not the more recreational way. Again, some people like just going on a full trip, but also if you gotta get shit done but you still want to have the benefits that shrooms do give you, because they actually have a lot of fucking benefits for just being some little simple fungi. But most people usually microdose. And just microdosing is in the fucking name. It's like you eat a cap or a stem or two, and you don't eat too much and you don't trip, but you kind of get that little boost, you know? Well, you just feel it a little bit, but again, you're not tripping your fucking balls out. And so pretty much some of the benefits from shrooms or psilocybin, I hope I said that correctly. Psilocybin, I can't speak today. Can assist with like long-term depression. It can help excessive compulsive disorder behaviors. It can prevent or kind of cure addiction. It also can help PTSD. And yeah, those are just some of the fucking basic examples of the benefits that shrooms can have to a person, which is kind of cool. It's just a simple fungi that grows, and it's pretty beneficial. Again, I feel like it should be on the same schedule as weed is, where it's like, it maybe shouldn't be sold at a gas station and not everyone should have access to it, but like kind of have it more as like a medical thing, you know, because I do feel like these can actually help a lot of people. Because I feel like with when it comes to drugs, anything man-made is pretty fucked up. Don't do pills. Pills are bad. Like they're fucking dumb. They're made by humans, and not everything that humans make is fucking perfect. And when it comes to drugs, I try to stick to more natural shit like weed. Tobacco's bad for you, but fuck it. It's like I'll vape, whatever, same shit. How I see it is like vaping and smoking a cigarette is pretty much the same thing. You're fucking up your lungs. Yeah, one's healthier, but who the fuck cares? You're either gonna have fucked up lungs at the end of the day, either way. So, I just kind of try to stick to more natural shit that like actually grows from the earth, because the likely chances of you fucking ending up in the hospital from shrooms, I can't fucking, again, I don't know, I just can't speak for that today at all. Like, I don't know why, but the likely chances of you ending up in the hospital from shrooms compared to a drug like Percocet or some other shit are less likely to happen. Like, you might freak out and think you need to go to the hospital, but in the reality, your body is not like ODing off shrooms unless you eat like a fucking like 3 pounds of that shit. And I don't really think anyone has the stomach to body 3 pounds of shrooms, because shrooms are pretty fucking nasty. And those kind of different ways to eat shrooms, and usually people like throw in a chocolate, like bake it into a chocolate. make it into a tea, or you could just say fuck it and eat the caps and stems. Sometimes people try and mix into like foods like peanut butter and shit. I haven't really tried any of those methods, to be honest. What I do is I easily just break off a little piece, put it in my mouth, drink some water, or drink like a soda or some shit, and just kind of wash it down and just kind of hope I don't fucking puke everywhere. I feel like it's also smart to do research of your own on shrooms and psilocybin before taking it. And just kind of, when it comes to any substance, you should do your research and just know how your body may react to it and just have an idea before you do take it. Because again, everyone has different reactions to psilocybin and any other drugs, and I wouldn't say it's like dangerous or very strong of a drug, but if it's used wrong or abused, it could lead obviously to bad things like any other drugs really do. And that also leads to another point: unless you're microdosing and taking like a cup or two a day, you should really space out trips. Don't do like a whole eighth every single day or weekly. Try to space it out to like more of a once a month or a couple of months type of deal, because you kind of like, I don't feel like shrooms is really like acid too much where you could like fry yourself. But again, with any drug, you will grow a dependency, and once you grow that dependency and you stop giving a fuck about certain things, that's when you start frying yourself. So again, that 50-50 rule is like, that kind of goes with any substance. And pretty much when again, when you're just like when you take it and you're thinking about taking more, just wait about 30 minutes to an hour. And again, just if you're starting out tripping and this is your first trip, do an eighth. If anyone says like do more, just fucking chill, you know, just hold your ground, be like, nah, I'm just gonna take an eighth. I definitely would say anything less than an eighth, you might not feel it as much, and it might just kind of be a waste of your money, because shrooms are actually kind of fucking expensive. But again, that's just kind of wrapping up the video, and I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.